So to start off, yes, I am starting in the pool area because why not? This is the 360-degree walkthrough of the Endless Summer Resort Dockside. Figured I'd start somewhere else rather than just, traditional walking in from the entrance. This is recorded on April 14th. Pretty busy day here at the pool area at the resort. But it takes a while to transfer this to my computer, change it to a format that could be edited, posted, wait for it to process and all that. So this is a 360-degree video, if you didn't see in the title. If you have VR glasses, VR goggles, that is the best way of looking at this, but if you're watching on your phone, you can just move around like a virtual camera. If you're on a desktop, you can click and move it around. Obviously, if you're on a tablet, you can also move that around. I do have a few more videos from here that, is that Dippin' Dots? Oh, Mini Melts. This is the competitor to Dippin' Dots. Interesting. Off in the distance, you can see some freestyle machines, the new style freestyle machines. We'll go over and take a look at that really quickly. I don't know if that's 2.0, but they are more advanced. They're actually a lot nicer. Over here is the bar, obviously, as you can see. This has drinks that are inspired by the Wet n Wild, the theme park, the water park that used to be here. If you want to see that in a little more detail, you can watch I have a couple of videos from here. I did stay here, so I'm recording this while I'm here, and I recorded that video while I was here. Also a live stream. There is a splash pad. If you saw my video from Aventura, the splash pad wasn't very splashy, wasn't running. This one obviously is. All those tags you can use to order a drink, or probably food, and I believe it is brought to you. Here is some table tennis. Oh yes, also you might hear the background music change abruptly during this video because of content ID claims. So sorry about that. I'm going to try to pick something that matches what's playing, but I don't want to have all the revenue from my work go to some artist who happens to be playing in the background and not adding value to this video. But that's not how content ID claims work. That's weird. Okay, so we are going to now go over here. I'll show you what the towers look like. I still don't know why it uses like bank vault thickness of doors, or extremely thick doors that look like they should be, bank vault. But here is a look at one of the hallways. Actually, I'm going to do an abrupt cut at some point to the room I was staying in, because I did record some 360 video there. Don't have my key with me right now, but Oh, this is this is fitness area. There is a gaming area I will show you in a moment, a little bit, when we get to it. I'm not going to go all the way up to the floor I'm staying on, but that's staff. But I'll just walk up to a random door and just pretend it's the same level. Because, all right, here is the part where I cut to the room. Sorry for that cut there. This is actually my last day in this suite. And I was planning on shooting this video along with the rest of the video of the hotel all at the same time, but the 360 camera kind of got lost in the bag. I thought maybe I forgot it. And then obviously I just found it. So, wanted to grab this. Obviously I requested a room with a pool view. A little bit noisy at night, even on the 6th floor. Oh, there goes Velocicoaster. This is one of the rooms where you can kind of get a view of the parks. You're off-site, so it's not going to be like the Hard Rock or a few other hotels where you're right there. Goes Hulk. But you also aren't paying the price for staying on site. And you still get early park admission. One thing about this hotel is these rooms are very echoey because it's a lot of hard surfaces. But it's a good size. It's very nice. But there's not much between the floors but the concrete. So if you have kids that are running around above you, you'll definitely hear it. This is something to take into consideration. But otherwise, for the I think value hotels, I always forget their exact designations. But this is the lowest end price-wise hotel that Universal has. If you look at the outside, it's rather generic looking, but that's what they went with. But overall, it's a good value. I can't really tell you the price I paid for this hotel room because obviously it's going to vary by demand, just like every hotel. But just wanted to show you guys a 360 video view of the room or the suite. Unfortunately, I don't have access to a standard room, but it looks a lot like this. I do have a video where I believe I went into, for Surfside, I went into both types of rooms, but I have a 360 video of that. So back to the rest of the hotel. All right, and that is a look at the room I'm staying in. It is as you saw, a 2-bedroom suite, recorded earlier. I forget what the wake zone is, but it isn't anymore. To my left is where you go to the parking. Again, I'm serious. Look at how thick these doors are. It's crazy. The doors coming up here, not so thick. So I don't get it. You don't get to fear, you fear it. That's been pushed to death already. So over here is the Market 8, which we'll take a walk through. This is pretty amazing. If you follow my channel, I am a very picky eater. And I was overwhelmed by choices that I wanted to try here. Right now, as you can see, some dessert items. It obviously changes during the day. Some good-looking items here. The salads here are really good. This kind of not so successful. There's to my right is the soft serve ice cream. It seems to have issues kind of often. There's some more sandwiches. Sandwiches, fries, burgers, whatever that is. Pizza. And over here is a really cool thing. It's a smoothie machine that makes a smoothie while you wait. Really cool. I'm definitely going to get one of those when I'm done recording. Some grab-and-go beverage options over here. Some more grab-and-go options over here. Some gelato behind me. Chips and things. And then this is one of those places where you pick out what you want and then you come over here and pay for it. As opposed to like each area having its own checkout. Over here is a condiment area with a new style freestyles. A lot of coffee creamer. Oh, look at how clever the sweeteners are. Here's a bar that is not open all the time, but obviously is right now. It is the Sunset Lounge. Yeah, I'm probably getting a content ID claim here. This is a Starbucks that closes way too early. The reason why I know about changes here is that I also came here for the grand opening, on grand opening day. And then I stayed here, the stay was a different day. Up here is a ticket window for Universal tickets. I don't know how you would come all the way out here, stay at a hotel, and still not have your tickets, but if you somehow do that, you can buy them here. Especially because there are package deals. I don't get it. But it's there if you need it. Up here, this looks like it's supposed to be a fountain, but it's not. It's just how it's designed. And it wouldn't be a Universal Hotel without a Universal Studio Store, even though it should be a Universal Orlando store, but it isn't. Merchandise from the hotel itself. I don't know. Lanyards, lots of lanyards. Not really a big lanyard fan. Oh, they got some scented candles. Interesting. This is Pirate Banana Rum. I don't know what that's a reference to. Polynesian. Wrong place, guys. Vera Beach. Scallywag. Surfside Retreat. That at least makes sense. And then it's just pretty much Sunset Falls, but it's pretty much a repeat from there. Oh, look, there's a Cabana Bay Resort. It's not called that, but I mean, it basically, yeah. Some other things. Mugs. Like I said, other things. Didn't even see that, just told. Didn't even see that until after I said that previous thing. Some Wizarding World of Harry Potter things, of course. And check in, sorry. Some car rental. Oh, this really is a multi-day destination, so shouldn't really need a car rental, but in case you do, jump ahead here. Over here is the other tower, Tower 2. It's the game room as well. Don't know if we'll be able to go through that. But let's go over here. It's a lot easier. It's a lot easier to do that than to reach in my pocket and grab my key with, one hand. So, I guess I'm going to walk along the perimeter here because I didn't really think that through. But obviously this pool area is very similar to the Tower 1 pool area. It also has its own bar with separate drinks, but I believe the venue is different here, but it does also reference to the former water park. This was the parking lot. Surfside is where the actual water park was. My opinion, I think that they should have built Volcano Bay here. Instead of a hotel, they'd have a lot more room. They wouldn't have I-4 right next to it. They didn't ask me. I don't know what that's for right here on the ground. Guess it's to close off the area for some reason. I think that's salad odor money. And the exact same layout as the previous pool, straight ahead. I'm not going to go over this time because you saw it. Straight ahead is the freestyle machine, a much smaller mini melts freezer. I don't know if you could read the menu, but the Disco H2O was a really good ride, and I wish they had brought over to Volcano Bay, but I guess it doesn't fit the theme. I'm hoping that something like that can be part of the eventual expansion of Volcano Bay that, according to what I've been told, was actually supposed to be part of the original park. I don't know if that's true, but it is smart for Universal to wait for a while, in my opinion. Let the park be there for a while before adding to it, because then, it'll be there for, well, it's already been almost 5 years. I can't believe it, but it's almost been 5 years. But that way you have something new in a park that's, well, right now only 5 years old, but again, there'd be so much more room for the water park over here, but whatever. Some rules over to my right for the pool. Now, I'm not going to show you, well, I already showed you this. If you watch my Surfside video, I'm probably just going to insert the same room video because the rooms are pretty much exactly the same. But let's go the long way through Tower 2 to show you the hallways here. I mean, these would be the same, but can't believe this is the second hallway we've been in without housekeeping. Usually, anytime I've ever been in a hotel, at least here it seems, there's always, no matter what time it is, there seems to always be the housekeeping cart in the hallway. Just seem to always catch it. I don't know why I brought my sunglasses if I'm not going to wear them, but oh well. So I hope you're enjoying this so far. I do have video 360 walkthroughs of all of the on-site hotels at Universal once I post to Ventura. And of course, the now off-site hotels. I know Universal says they're on-site, but they're on property, but they're definitely not on-site. You can hear the game room over here, maybe. But don't think I can get in now. Fortunately, it's locked and I don't have my key handy. Excuse me. Oh, okay. I take that back. It's a small game room, but more than Aventura has. Centipede, after all these years. Centipede and Pac-Man. Air hockey, of course. And that's it, that's all of it. That's really it. After that, it's just more rooms, 1 and 2 bedroom suite. One room and single room and 2 bedroom suites. So let's go past the smoking area really quickly. Got a little wavy surface over here. And now we're going to end in the beginning. You like how all the people are parked in what's called the through lane? Good job, people. So to my left is temporary parking. Through lane, that does not mean parking. People. And this is the main entrance, even though we pretty much have been here already. All right, well that concludes our walkthrough. Like I said, the rest of it is just the rooms themselves. Really nothing else to see here. But it's, I forget the exact verbiage, but it's their budget. There's 3 levels of hotels here at Universal. This is the cheapest level, but it's still a really nice hotel. It's just really lacking on the theming. Especially the outside looks really generic. But the food, like I said, food's fantastic. You're not on you're on property, not on site, but you're pretty close. It's definitely the farthest from Islands of Adventure, Universal Studios, and Volcano Bay. But the prices are a lot lower, so. And of course, at some point there will be transportation to Epic Universe when that opens from here. So you'll be a little bit closer to that. But thanks for watching this video all the way through. Please like, share, subscribe, things like that. And please exit through the gift shop.